Hey guys, I'm going to be demonstrating an RTS game that I am currently working on and will be working on for a while now. And hopefully we can get this up and running, networked remotely on my server and get some AI in here to actually give it some difficulty in the future. But for now, I have just recently uh, completed all the basics, the very basics. There are still a couple things that I'm missing. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've accomplished so far. So first things on the bottom of the screen, we have this very dull gray bar here. Um, this is supposed to be a heads-up display. This is a temporary heads-up display right now, just so I can demonstrate the purpose here. But we have our starting heads-up display is our buildings. What are we going to build? If any of you are familiar with Red Alert 2, this is kind of like how they had the buildings just on the side. You could place them. I believe so. But I'll just go ahead and demonstrate. So when you click on a button, you can see the outline of a building, where you want to place it, rotate it, and then when you decide when you want to click, you just click and there you go. As you notice, when I place down the power plant here, I now have access to building the barracks and the refinery. There are kind of like hierarchy trees. You have to build certain buildings, or tech trees, I guess, where you have to build certain buildings to unlock access to more buildings and more units. So in this case, I can't build a war factory until I build, I believe, a refinery. So I'll go ahead and build a refinery right here. These little cubes here are supposed to be kind of like resource nodes. Um, it'll be your gold, it'll be your Tiberium, it'll be whatever. Temporary, just to do some testing. You have a harvester that spawns with your refinery, and the harvester will automatically seek out any nodes in the map. There is no range limit set right now. They'll seek out any node on the map and go to the closest node that they can find to harvest it, and then once they have their kind of like capacity filled, once they've harvested as much as they can hold, they'll return back to the refinery and deposit it. You'll see down here, as the harvester gets close, it'll start depositing all its money, all its resources into the refinery, which will update your account, your money, and yeah. And then additionally, what I've done is because I originally did a Command & Conquer Renegade remake, or like a test make for myself, the refinery also generates passive funds. So if your harvesters are dying, you can still generate money, although definitely not as much as if you have harvesters there. Next thing I will do, I have not implemented this or like linked this yet, but I have the command center. The command center is supposed to be kind of like your radar dish and access to middle ground upgrades. The radar dish, so once you build this building, you should gain access to this mini map right now. The mini map basically will just let you see everything that's on the map. You can move around on the map by clicking and whatnot. I can move over here, see the enemy base. There is an issue I still have right now, is I haven't flagged the UI, the HUD, as not as clickable yet. So if I click like right here, you'll notice there's a power plant here, but I'm clicking on my UI, it'll still select the power plant. So it's selecting through that. That's just something I haven't got around to doing yet. Not a big deal, but the minimap works. I'm quite happy with that. Another thing is you'll notice here I have a power system. I have 10 power. If I place another power plant, I gain additional 30 power. Weird. Is it supposed to be 30? I guess it's 30. I'll gain 30 power from a power plant. And then other items, so I'll go ahead and place a barracks because I need that. You'll notice as I place the barracks, I lose a set amount of power. If I place a Gatling turret, or a Gatling gun, a defensive structure, I lose about 20 power. Okay. So the power system works. If I build a bunch of these and go below 0, all the Gatling turrets, all my defenses lose power. They no longer will target enemies. They can't attack. They're useless right now. Additionally, you'll notice the refinery is only generating three money, three resources per every 3 seconds. If I place down on I gain my power back, I'm gaining 10 every 3 seconds. So I'll go ahead and show you. I can also sell all my structures, which will refund me money, refund my power. It'll update my unit and building count here as well. So I'll just get rid of those. So we just placed a barracks and let's place a war factory as well. So barracks here is your infantry. I have two basic infantries, one intermediate infantry, the sniper, which is granted to you by the communication center, and then two advanced, which are granted by the tech center. I also have three basic vehicles and one intermediate vehicle. The main battle tank, which I'm calling the Predator right now, Humvee, which is kind of be like your scout, and APC, which is going to be your troop transport. I'll go ahead and create one of each. I have the rocket launcher there, the sniper there, and the rifleman there. As you can see, I can't access these advanced units yet, but as soon as I place the tech center, I can access these now. Tech centers, what I'm planning right now is just to make this kind of like the hub for all your upgrades. So if you want your main battle tank to shoot twice as fast, you can buy an upgrade there to increase that or something. That's just what I'm going to be doing in the near future. So I'll go ahead and finish building these units. And the airfield right now has nothing to it. There's no units. I don't have air units yet. And then we're gonna come over here. I'll just go ahead and place down apparently a dead turret. This is a Tesla turret. Right now it only targets one target. Deals massive damage like an advanced defense. I wanted to place this here just so I can show you that my units here are not being attacked by my own defenses, because I had that in the past, which was easy to fix, but just want to clarify this. So I'll send the APC in. Each one of these already has their combat functions built into them. So the APC, all these units can attack. They can also be killed. The defenses work against them. The APC has kind of like a mini machine gun, which will damage you. We'll go ahead and take the Predator tank next and go attack. At that life, I believe the Predator tank should win. Humvee has the same attack as the APC. It's just kind of like a cheaper alternative. So that one, we're gonna take this is supposed to be a stealth tank. In the future, I want to implement stealthing, so you can hide from vision until you attack or you're detected by radar or something. It fires 2 missiles that will go towards the target. Simple, based off of Command & Conquer's Tiberium universe. The stealth tank fires 2 missiles that will target aircraft units and ground units alike. And then this is the Mammoth tank from the Tiberium universe as well, which has two missiles as well as 2 cannons. So it's basically the ultimate weapon, which can annihilate almost anything. And then we're going to come up to just demonstrate how fast it can destroy, because it's an advanced unit. Yeah, do that. Here we have harvesters that are automatically seeking out. Currently, this is bugged right now. For some reason, vehicles can't attack harvesters. I'm gonna guess vehicles simply can't attack moving targets, which I'm gonna have to debug that. But infantry seems to work, aside from this rocket launcher, which just fires a single rocket. I'll demonstrate that. That's not the rocket launcher, that's a railgun. Sniper rifle. Long range, anti-infantry, deals massive damage to infantry, but that part hasn't been implemented. It's just a long range. kill infantry one shot. Rocket launcher here, fire a single missile. Railgun, my intended feature for this is I want it to be able to micromanage your units and move your railgunner closer, because when you're close to the target and you shoot, it will continue the shot through your hit target and damage anyone else in a line for a set distance. Then we have the rifleman, which has a burst fire of 3 shots before having to take a short break. And our commando is kind of like a rapid fire, like a fully automatic. Deals big damage and can deal with units and unit structures and infantry alike. In the future, I plan to add remote C4 to them just for testing abilities, unit abilities. We'll go over here. The Gatling should destroy the Gatling. Okay, kill that. And that should work. We have, what else do we have? Harvesters going at it. Anything else to showcase? Aside from selling my stuff. I guess I can show you, I have a tech center now. I can access these. So if I sell my tech center, it downgrades. I no longer can access them. Same logic applies to if they're destroyed in battle. If the red team destroyed my tech center, I would no longer be able to build mammoth tanks and stealth tanks until I rebuild the tech center. Let's see, what else do we have? So that kills. Units currently do not have what's it called? Detection based AI, so they won't automatically engage other units and structures or enemies in a distance. You actually have to like give them the command to attack. Trying to think. I believe that's everything. Demonstrated money, power, units, buildings. My units have been going down every time they die. Buildings going up and down every time they die. Sell. 11 buildings. Sell. Actually, I can demonstrate the... No, you saw the Tesla turret already. Here. I can't access the barracks in the factory, like I can't build units of an opposing faction, but you can see the health. Actually, okay, all my units are dead. Let's war factory. Marty. Oh, I didn't show you this. Long range artillery, mobile artillery, long range weapon. This it just dealt damage, so it 15 damage long distance. And it shows if a structure is damaged, their world space health bar will show itself. On top of that, if you click a structure, you can see its health and status. It's supposed to be kind of like an icon, but I don't have any icons made yet for it. Plus any other like updates if it's disabled, if it has upgrades to it. Same logic will apply to units soon. We'll have this same box here on units, but we'll also include like veterancy. So the more kills you get, the more experience you rack up, the stronger the unit becomes. Anything else? I guess not. I believe that's everything for now. We'll just pause that. Clear you. Range finders, resources. Okay. Oh, I guess I can do this. We'll go to the enemy team. I have complete customizable enemy teams, colors, starting money, but not factions yet. I don't have factions yet. So I can change red to, let's say, green, and I can change their team to A. If I show you here, the player is set to Team A. Somewhere here, Team A and is blue. I'll just change that to, I don't know, say I'm purple now. Start it. These guys are now all green and they're team A. So if I go ahead and build my barracks, this is actually the first time I'm testing it, so we're going to find out if it works or not. If these infantry should not be attacked. It works. And on top of that, since it's the same team, I can't attack them either. Can't attack that. Can't attack their infantry. So we're on the same team, so it makes sense. Anything else we can cover while I'm here? That's the map. I believe that is everything for now. Yeah, so that seems to be just about everything. I don't know what that is. We'll delete that. Yeah, that seems to be about everything. The current progress of the game. There's a lot more to go with it, so we'll see what happens now in the future, and hopefully we'll be posting more updates on this.